Yo, what is up, boys? Pigmento here, back with their VOD review. This time, this is the Lachy Cup. It was trios, NA East. Here we have Bugha, Jamper, and Avery, and they placed fourth in the Lachy Cup. They did great, and I like that they did not have caddy corner loot. I get that it's very good. Yeah, you got to win off spawn, but VOD reviewing that is not super fun. So otherwise, I would have done Zayt, maybe Tifu, right? Because they have that caddy loot. Um, and they placed higher, but it's just like grenade launchers 2 OP. So we got Bugha. They land at that ship, at the yacht up at the top of the map, and now you can see they are pushing Craig Cliffs, which is great because Craig Cliffs, at this time there's a lot of water in it, so it's very small. You can't get much loot. So they know, hey, someone's landing at this. It's more isolated POI, not a lot of loot. It must not be as good because they don't want to contest, more loot, such as maybe the yacht or like caddy corner, right? And then actually it does turn out that these players are actually EU players, so it makes sense. But hey, that was a great push because when they were landing it, they saw that there were people that landed at Craig Cliffs, and they knew, hey, we're gonna push because there's not much loot there. It's a small POI as of right now, so they must not be the best players. So, and yeah, they are good players, but they're on bad ping. So it ended up being a great push, as you can see. They're applying pressure on that guy close. They are going to end up just teaming up on him, killing him. See, that's Thomas HP. He did really good in the EU, so FNCS, and then they're able to knock that guy out, shoot him out as well. That's great. Now Avery going over the back to get another angle, finished up the kill. That was quick and that was great. Let's do a little fast forward. We're gonna go 4x. We're gonna see what they do. They get they loot. They get some mats. So this is the last game of the tournament. It's gonna be probably the most stacked. They won the last game with like 10 plus kills. So this game is gonna be pretty stacked. Most of the best players. So they're gonna do a little bit of keying, but then you'll see, then they stop, then they're like, okay, we gotta play for endgame now, because you need the placements. So you can see they're pushing towards Frenzy Farm. They got great loot. They already got some kills. Now I believe the Whirlpools are still in the game at this time, so they're gonna head over to this little factory over here. And as you guys can see, there are some people. They will be shooting. So they're shooting a hunting rifle. They hear. They're going to sneak up on them, get on the roof. That's great. Get some elevation, get some tags before you get into this fight. Especially because some of these teams are good players. You'll see, this team is actually fairly good. It's just they get a great advantage because they're able to beam them before the fight even starts. Take a look at this. They actually end up shooting different kids. They get white tags on one. And I think that was maybe Jamper got some great tags on the other person. I will get some different POVs as well. Maybe a little confusing, but look at this. See how they're getting different angles while they're spraying? So they can get maybe more shots through. And an earlier elimination, those nades do end up killing that person. And then I want to go back to Bugha. Do you see how he turned around to shoot this kid? Now you have all 3 people focused on this one person. That's what you guys need to do in trios. You guys just need to focus on one person, and that's going to be an easy kill. Then it's going to be a 3v2, easy cleanup. See, look at this. He's focused on this guy. And then he turns around, probably because of the teammate's calm. Look at that, gets the kill. That's what you guys need to do. Focus one person. Now it's a 3v1 because it's easy fight. See, that was Joey 2C, a pretty good player, but they were able to get the beam, so that's that. Another thing, they are getting pushed by a third-party team, especially in this tournament, in a more stacked game. This team, if they're pushing you, that means they're like a better team. This team was not pushing Bugha's team. They're just kind of like running away, shooting at some other kids. So they probably only push because they got some amazing tags. But now this team that's pushing them, they can assume it's a pretty good team. They're going to end up trying to like skirt away from this fight. They're going to try and keep running away. So we'll see what happens here. But let me hide that again. But they're doing great right now. Look at that. They repositioned. They're all together. That's what you guys need to be doing in trios. You should see here, he really should have covered off the back. Let's see, Avery. No, it's Jamper. That back right there is so exposed. It's going to hurt him. See right there. This is all open right over here. Someone's gonna end up sneaking through here. So always cover your back. I know it's kind of weird. They're like tarping, right? This is like first circle, but still cover off your back of these tarps. That was a really good snipe. That's all right. They're healing up, but look at this team. They're trying to get different angles. See, someone is going up the hill. So they are. This is a good team, as you can tell by the way they're positioning to take this fight. They're pushing up the hill. See, Bugha doesn't even know. See, boom, he got beamed. Now he's on very little shield. And look at this. Avery, we're going to go back to Avery. He gets beamed because, look, this guy snuck through his tarp. That was completely open. But look at that. They got multiple angles. They cracked 2 players. We go back to Bugha. He's cracked too. He's at 19 HP. Avery is at 60 HP. This should end up being a fight. They should win. This other team, because they got great tags. And then do you see that as well? He threw 1 chug splash. Only 1, right? So now he has 39 HP. He's not going to die to a body shot AR if somehow the bullet sprays through his build. So that was a great chug splash. Just these tiny things, you know? So now he's able to heal. He's chilling now. He'll pop a medkit as well. Look at that, because Bugha is fine. Avery is not. Jamper goes over and helps. He may not be the support player, but, you know, he's got to fit that role right now because that's what's needed. Alright, the chug splash were great, but did you see this? Let's go back. Piece control one more time. This is Jamper. We're going to go back just a little bit. Look at this. These people, they got way too aggressive. This third-party team. They're trying to push in. Let's go. Here we go. They're just trying to be way too aggressive. Look at this. He's going to end up going for this wall. Right here. He goes for that wall, but look at that. Cone wall. This guy is trapped. Now there's 2 people, and then soon to be 3 people looking at you. Boom. That's quick dead. So if you're solo, you guys have to piece control yourself. Like, he has to build this wall and edit through this wall that he built if he wants to take that wall so he can actually escape. But he didn't do that. He just got totally outplayed and piece controlled. You know, 3v1, there's nothing you can do about it. So you gotta be careful. Make sure you're playing like as a team, or if you need to play as a solo in trios, you guys gotta piece control so that they can't team up on you. So anyways, now you see his team is running away. That's alright. Nice big pot. Alright. So I'm going to fast forward. Nothing too exciting for a little while. Let's go back to Bugha. We're going to watch them. They play it safe. You can see they're going to build up. Make sure they're not here. Because this was a sneaky team, right? They got up on that hill above them. So they know, hey, this is actually a pretty good sneaky team. So we got to make sure they're gone. We don't want to get beamed again. Maybe lose one of our players. Because in trios, you really kind of need those 3 players to keep height, especially because that person can just hold so many more mats, you know? So you can actually not have to play like one floor on height. You know, you can floor cone and have someone on ultimate height in case there's someone maybe flopping, right? Maybe you guys have seen that. If you guys need a good trio to watch, definitely watch Bucky, Creo, and Kanata. I've been watching their highlight videos too. It's actually really helpful because one thing I learned, comms are so good. Like, they're just kind of screaming at each other, but it's not like, you know, like bad screaming, right? Like, they're trying to get their point across. They're like, follow me, follow me, follow me. You know, sorry, I didn't mean to pause there, but you know, and they're like, go down, go down, go down, go down. You know, so it's a clear comm. Everyone's like, okay, we're all gonna go down, and they all go down together. You know, and then they always answer a question, not with a question. Like, should we go down? And then someone's gonna say yes. No one's gonna say, like, you know, I don't know. That's a stupid answer too. But like, you know what I mean? So you get a good answer all the time. Like, should we go down? Yes. You know, they all go down. You know, because everyone heard that. It was a clear comm. Like, maybe you're someone quieter, you gotta just speak up a little bit. Another thing, they will be looking for a possible dead side rotate. Oh, I think the map disappeared. Yeah, I did see the map earlier. So this is Caddy. Caddy is right on this team. So they could take this dead side rotate down the river, but they actually don't, and it kind of hurts them. It's a little unfortunate. I guess it's kind of unlucky. But see, Avery. Yo, these guys. Phase them too. You guys will see them. They're going to kill him later on. That's funny. I think this is probably an EU team. So be aware. If this is not an FNCS, right? So all these other regions can play it. like a winter royale. There was so much of this. There were people camping in bushes. Like, what? That was annoying. But you guys gotta be careful. If it's like a multiple regions can play, you guys have to be careful. Cause like I was watching someone else. It was a cash cup. There were all these kids hiding in the roof. It was funny. It was Bumboy. You can probably find it on Twitter. But look at this nice bait. That team saw them running. They did a little shot at them. Now guess what? They're gonna turn back, get the card, because reviving this person, reviving Avery, that'll be 1,500 more mats possible. Like especially, let's say they get a kill, they can get the mats back. Anyways, I'm gonna fast forward again while they get this card. I actually really liked watching this trio play. They do it amazing. They have some amazing gameplay. Amazing just little things they do to just make them place better. And you know, they're always vibing out. That's another thing in trios. You just gotta have like good mentality, you know, be friendly with your teammates, you know. I think that'll definitely help you out. Because sometimes if it gets out of control, you know, you just got so many teammates. It's like, it's a little much sometimes. So, don't get too toxic with your teammates, you know? Stay chill. Alright, great. He split some ammo mats. They're able to farm up in here. And I didn't go to Bugha. I'm not going to go back. But Bugha, he went to zone because he was not rebooting. He built them a little base. So once they were done rebooting, they have a base to get into. That's fully built, full HP. They do end getting naded, but it's alright. They have a fair bit of space in their base. It wasn't just like a 1x1. So that's another thing. While the nades are still in the game, you guys gotta have big bases. If you guys are like being cheap with your bases, like you're asking to get naded. So if you have a bigger base, people are gonna be, oh, I may not nade this person or this team, right? Because they have a pretty big base. I don't know if I can get a kill. But if you have a small base, oh, that's asking to be naded. That's all I'm saying. Okay. Now they're actually looking for this rotate. Another thing, I checked everyone. They have no pads at this point. So as you can see, they are pushing towards this team. There's maybe 1 or 2 teams that you can see over here. I think this is a great idea. They possibly, let's go actually to third person, possibly down this way, but they easily could have got focused, and they do not have a pad of their own. So, if you guys will see what they do, let's go back. Here we go. They're going to push up at this team, and they can base up right under them. And this is great because, hey, maybe they can reuse a pad. Because they have none themselves, right? And their mats are okay. But maybe not amazing. Because they had that person die. Avery died. So yeah, he only has 500 mats. So it's not great. Jamper has 600. Almost 700. Alright. So it's like it's okay mats. But you definitely would not want to use your builds to have to rotate like a cross map thing. But yeah, so, while the zone is closing, we have 20 seconds. I want to talk about Bugha's team. They play mid-ground, which is amazing. And then they occasionally do these late, very late, you'll see, very late, high ground retakes. By using these maybe power items, you know, maybe floppers, maybe mythic, mobility, maybe even launch pads late game, right? And then they hear this pad, see? So, because they based up near this team, there's a pretty high possibility for a pad. They hear it, they get it, and then we're going to see where they land. They take it. I believe they land. See, they're already pinging before they're close to landing. They're like, okay, we're going to land here. I see a lot of teams actually still, especially new teams that haven't played. Look at that. They land on a low ground behind this team. It's actually very safe. I think this is a great spot to land. But I was saying about landing together. They also landed together, so that's great. Also, Bugha going up a level as well. That's good. You don't want to get trapped ulti low. But if you do land ulti low, no one's going to land with you. So that's an advantage of it. Like, no one's really going to land in your box. That could happen. But look at this. Piece control. I think this is Jamper. Look at this. Now they're both together. It's a 2v1. They're both fighting the same guy. It's a free kill. You know, wiped them. That was the phase M2 guy that was camping. So that's funny. They got a little bit of revenge. Definitely piece control. They saw that team was running up towards them. Right? Be ready. Hey, if this guy's going to go right here, I'm going to edit cone wall, right? You know? Or I'm going to edit this guy down. You know? Tell that to your teammates. And then I was watching Creo, Bucky, Kanata, right? they are screaming, on me, on me, on me, box, box, box. You know, they're screaming. So then everyone comes over. Everyone just like demolishes that one person. They get all the loot. They're happy. You know, that was a quick refresh. That was an easy refresh, right? It didn't really cost them anything at all. So that's great. And guess what? They got a pad from that refresh. So that's great. That piece control, it'll really help you out. You guys got to work on that piece control. Doing creative, and you'll be great at it. Yeah, they're trying to look for this person, but they can't get much out of it. So I'm gonna go 2x. They're just chilling in their base. That's all right. Zones ends up pulling a little bit far, kind of back to lazy-ish. Look at this. They're gonna get the pad ready super early. And I think C's gonna shoot at that cone. You gotta get the pad ready early. So they're like right here. So zone's not right on them, so they have a little bit of time. But see, they're ready. He's ready to place the pad. A couple seconds before a zone even starts closing. So that's good. You want to be prepared for everything. Do it before, because if you have something panicked, you know, everything else is gonna be rushed. You know, it's gonna keep moving like that. You can't always like feel rushed in all these later decisions. But anyways, you can see they land on the front side of zone. That's another thing they do. We have Bugha Tarping, and he stays right on the edge of storm, which is great. We can take a look at the teammates. Like they're just trying to get some impact frags, maybe spray other people off their lair, such as this team. They're on their lair as well. Jamper, maybe staying a little bit closer to Bugha the Tarper in case they find another impact frag, right? Like maybe they can edit someone down. So have one person maybe near the back of your tarp, not too far back, right? But maybe one more back. And then you definitely need one close to your tarper so you can get these impact frags, right? If you had someone down. So Bugha again. Now as soon as zone pulls, he goes. And another thing, he did build in farther. He did not stop once his tarp got to edge zone. He kept pushing farther into zone, and it'll help him now. Because look, now he has more real estate. Now he can build freely. There's no one. Another thing, he uses wood until he gets to front side zone. And then see, he switched over. He still has wood, but he switched over to brick and metal now. Because he's going to be staying in these parts longer, right? In that part where he was just running through quickly, that's alright. You can use wood there. You're not going to be staying in that. But if you're front side zone, see, look at how you build one box every maybe 5 seconds. So you have to stay in that one box for 5 seconds until you build another one. So you definitely want a hard mat, like protecting you. You definitely don't want wood in there if you're going to be staying in that base for a couple seconds. So, anyways, look at that. They're still staying on front side of zone. They're going to do another. See, look at this. They see this guy above them, only in wood. Look at that. They're together. They just 2v1 him. Free kill, free loot. Just, you guys got to be very aware. And because they're front side zone, everyone has to build like on top of them, maybe around them, right? So, oh, Tifa's in this game. People are going to be building after you. You're going to have like your whole base built already, and they're going to be building next to it. So you can have all these edits ready for when they come by. So that's a great thing of staying on front side zone, especially in trios. You got so many mats. Like, just stay ahead of zone, you know? You just got to. It's not duos or trios. No, duos or solos. So look at all these mats you have. They end up getting this kill as well. I saw Bugha got it. That's great. Another kill. Not quite an impact because they aren't able to get the loot. That's all right. But already looking up at height, they know, hey, I want height. 15 people left, right? So they're gonna look. They're not gonna go for it just yet, though. That's all right. They don't need it yet. They're doing good on mid ground. They have a good layer. They will drop down one. That's good. You don't want to stay too close to the team on height. Another thing, I would assume most of the time the team on height has the shockwave launcher, so be a little careful with that. You don't want to get shockwaved off. That's a little scary. But look at this. Bugha's going to make a power play. You always got to choose someone. Maybe someone who has the best aim or something. Nice, another kill there. Someone who has good aim, you know, something. To make these power plays, such as this. See, look at this. He's sneaky. He's quiet, you know? Look at this. He gets the loot. That team doesn't even see him. Flopper. All right. Now he's above them. That team heard him now, but it's too late. He already has height. Jamper's already dead, but let's watch Avery. So Bugha's on height, but here he is. Avery here, he sneaks up because they're all focused on Bugha. Bugha's saying, come, help, help, help. They're all focused on me. Look at this. Hits a 90 tag. Now they both just ignore Bugha completely. And he's able to reconnect, reposition. Now he's on height. He's chilling. See, like I was saying, Shockwave is on height. Nice beam out of the air. He did the little Kovacs, got some good aim. There we go. But anyways, that was a little crazy in that last kill. But Avery does end up dropping down, killing that kid mid-air from that height team. So I think this is an amazing game from Bugha's team. They did not have the Shockwave launcher. They still were able to get the win, though, by tarping mid-ground. They stayed ahead of zone on the front side. They tarped like a full tarp every time. Please don't be cheap. Like, leave holes in your tarp. People are going to run in your tarp and kill you, and you're going to be like, what the heck? So don't do that. Use these power items, such as these floppers, just to get height. Because you see how easy that was? The whole team had no idea that he was up there just building up, trying to take their height. So, because of that, he was able to take it, especially with the help of Avery. He was able to sneak up there, I believe it was, and shoot them. So that was great. But I think also how they took fights mid-game to get some better loot, and how they kind of ran away from some or played defensive in some of them. So this was Bugha, Jamper, and Avery. I think this will be a great team, very dominant in the FNCS trios that's going to be next season, and I think they'll do great in any trios tournaments this season as well. But that's it for me. If you guys want to support me, you guys can use code Pigmento in the Fortnite app shop, #ad. And sometimes I stream on Twitch, Pigmento on Twitch as well. But thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it.